Well, good evening, gentlemen.
Who y'all?
Hey,
Who y'all? I don't know who this group is.
I don't know
listen.
none of
Hey,
y'all. No.
Merry Christmas,
Happy
Happy
New
New Year,
Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy
Happy
Sabbath.
Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Black
Thanksgiving.
History Month.
Black History Month.
It's been a
Man,
while.
it's been a while. It's been a
It's
good
been a
little
Yeah,
while.
while.
yeah. Listen,
Man.
it has been such a while. It has been such a while. There's so much that has happened in our lives individually. Like it's like, oh my goodness,
Yep.
this
Yeah, yeah,
Changes.
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
truly amazing.
Well, listen, I'm excited to be back in the space. I was telling Steph earlier, just being back in Ecamm and getting used to all the controls and all of the stuff is yeah, it's a memory lane, but there's new stuff. But man, it's good to see you guys, man. Dr. Henry,
Yes, yes,
how are
yes,
things going
yes.
down in Apopka, Florida, man? Talk to
A
us, talk
pop,
to us, talk
a
to us.
pop. You mean Altamont, baby,
Yeah,
Altamont.
I'm
See,
sorry,
it's
Altamont.
been
See,
that long.
see, it's been that long. It's been that long.
It's been that long. But
Altamont.
yeah,
What's going on in Altamont, man?
listen, a lot has changed, man. A lot has changed in my neck of the woods. Of course, you know that we got a new president now in the Florida Conference, Pastor Orlando
That's right.
Lopez,
Yeah.
and so he is there taking the helm, and our former president is there at the Southern Union, the executive secretary. So that changed, man. Life is changing, and I'm just trying to do God's will. That's all I'm trying to do, man.
All right.
I'm
All
just
right. All
trying to do
right.
God's will, man. But now, hey, let's go to you because, man, hey, a lot has changed with you in the last week, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Last couple of weeks. Yeah. 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 So, um, it looks like I will be in a transition, or I'm in a transition.
Looks
We'll
like,
be. Yeah.
looks like.
Well,
It's
I
I'm
signed,
think
sealed,
saying
delivered, baby.
I'm
It's
I'm
signed,
still
sealed,
in
and
South
delivered,
Florida.
man.
But we've got so coming up end of March, I will be leaving South Florida and moving to Huntsville area to take on the communications role at the Office of Regional Conference Ministries and the Regional Conference Retirement Plan. So we're looking forward to that. Oh, we lost Roger.
What
Um,
happened? It's funny.
see Tiffany,
Wow.
man. You see Tiffany. Tiffany is
Tiffany,
out of control.
Tiffany. Hey, we love some
She,
Tiffany. We love the Brissett family, man. The Brissett family.
she,
So, Pastor Paul, listen.
she didn't put a T
Wow.
on the end of delivered.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pastor Paul, what a move, man. I mean, God is blessing your ministry. And it's just good to see, just God working in wonderful ways. I know that the Lord is going to bless you there, and just happy. In fact, when we first got started, Tiffany, stop, Tiffany,
see,
stop. We may
see,
have to have
she,
another. We're just gonna have a
who's
afterglow table. That's what we need.
who's putting her stuff up on the screen? We
I
need
don't
the
know. I don't
security.
know. That's
Uh,
security. But it's interesting. Roger's back. It's interesting when we got started 6 years ago.
wow.
It was 6 years ago, around March, I think March. We were all in different spaces, right?
Yeah,
We were in Kansas City. Oh, Anselm, you were still in
yeah,
South Florida.
yeah. I was in South Florida, but
Roger was
I
with you.
wasn't at the church that I'm at
Oh,
now.
okay. You weren't
Wait,
at that church
no,
now.
no, I
Okay,
was. I was.
because you were there for how long? How long were
Yeah,
you at your church?
I've been at my current church now. I'm in my ninth year.
Okay,
Um,
you were there.
yeah, yeah. So
You
I
were
was
there.
here. Yeah, yeah.
So I was in Kansas City, and Roger, you were in the Mid America Union.
I was in Mid American Union. Yes.
Union. We in March. That was our first. I think it was March, right? The first episode somewhere there. And from then, man, 6 years later, we're in different spaces. And
Hey, there's
what?
Nana. That's a new subscriber, you guys. We gotta shout her out.
Yes.
Good to see you, Nana. I
Yeah.
hope I'm saying that
So
right. Yeah, but
mhm,
yeah. So different space. So everybody else is in a different space with me.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Well, a
So
physical
Roger,
different space at this moment. A physical different
right.
space at this moment because he will be in a different space in a few weeks or in a month.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Physically,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, in a
yeah,
different space.
Don't
yeah.
don't don't
Man,
don't put her comment up there. Just we gotta yeah, looking at
Yeah.
Tiffany on Facebook.
But yeah, what a wonderful thing, man. And God is good. God is good. God is good. So
Yeah, Dion is in Altamont. He's in the
right,
Florida conference.
the Florida conference. Yep.
Rolling
In
it down.
Altamont Springs.
Yep. Pulling it
Yeah.
down.
So look, guys, it has been forever, Roger, since we have been in this space. We are coming on tonight. This is just a promo. This isn't like a full show.
Right.
Or full episode, but we are just coming on to let folk know that we are coming back. Man, there has been so much that's going on in the world, not
Oh,
just among us individually, but stuff
Right.
that's going on in the world since we have been back in this space,
that's right.
and we have so much to talk about. I think the last time I remember being in with you guys, we were sitting around talking, just shooting the breeze, kind of like we're doing now, when the new pope was being
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
selected.
That's right.
Because I remember
Yes.
seeing the smoke, like there's smoke. But wow, since that time, um, we have now finished. Yeah, we have finished a full year now in this new what we call it, administration.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
Of the Pope
uh,
you talking about? The Pope you talking about?
no, no,
No.
no, no. uh,
Ah, my goodness. Ah, Lord.
yeah,
And after what happened today, Lord help us.
yeah.
But
Oh, yes.
I
Yes.
I tell
Yes.
you, I think that's a third rail kind of situation. And so I don't know if we really want to touch that third rail, but it's interesting how the church has changed, not just the country
Yeah.
has changed, because we have some new leaders, we have some younger leaders, and we have some new issues. We have a new leader in the GC, and there is a difference in the way things are being handled now. As in the church,
You got to
there's a
explain to
there's,
me. I'm not familiar with the term third rail, Roger, because
oh
it sounds like you don't want to talk
well
about what we need to talk about. So, but I don't know. Give me the reference to third rail. I'm a
I think you
little
defined it well.
coming from New York, the
third rail.
train systems in New York tend to have a third rail that carries the power
Oh, carries
for the
current.
two rails where the train runs on. So
Okay.
the two rails are fine, but then when you hit that third rail, you can die, you can zap, your strength comes out of you, you get into trouble, things like that. So I
Okay.
tend to use that as a maybe I don't want to touch the third rail.
Oh, okay. Well, there's power in the third rail. And
It depends on
Power to
which one
kill
you
you.
talk, which kind of power.
yeah. I think for too long though, our church, and you were talking about new leadership in the
Hmm.
church, and my opinion is I think for too long our church has been scared of touching rails that we are called to touch,
Mm.
that we are unique and that we are different, and that God, I think, has called and placed the Seventh day Adventist Church to be in place at this period in time to do stuff that other people will not do and cannot do from the perspective that we can. And so I feel that it is a dereliction of our duty and our calling to run from some of the issues that we are called to face head on right now. And I think that is part of the three angels. That's the three angels' message. I mean, you get to that second angel, and the second angel is calling out Babylon to its face. Um, and by the time you get to Revelation chapter 18, it's not just Babylon is fallen, it's fallen. It is Babylon. It's become the cage of every foul and unclean bird. It's going in on the systems and all of the stuff that is happening. And so now is not a time for silence. Now is a time, I think, that we've got to speak up, and we've got to what do we relevant, resourced, and real. We got to be real,
Yeah.
gentlemen, about some of these things. So I am yeah, we'll see how this season go. Do we have a season? Are we calling this a season? Is this season
we
what,
we
11
we,
coming
we
up?
work we're working on season 11, that is for true.
Ah,
but
all right.
but but the essence of my comment wasn't necessarily that we don't speak up, But the essence, that particular issue that happened today, I'm not ready to deal with. Not sure how to deal with it.
Right.
But
Y'all gotta fill me in. What happened
we
today?
do need it. Oh, you did. Oh man, social
You need
media
to
is a
look
buzz.
up. Just type up White House takes down.
Takes down.
White House takes down. Just put that White House takes down, and you'll see it.
Yes,
Boom!
yes, yes,
It's
All
coming
right.
up,
yes,
baby.
yes, yes.
I'm gonna do it
It's
right
like
here, right now.
every
Yeah.
day,
White House takes
something,
down. That's what you just put that
sometimes
down there,
twice
buddy.
a day.
Yeah.
Sometimes twice a day. It's just like, my goodness.
Yeah,
How,
you'll see.
you know,
Yeah.
decency. Where's decency? Where's civility? Where is
Yeah.
mercy? Come on, it's
You're
just
talking about the gorilla thing that Trump
Apes.
posted about
the
the
Lion King thing, the Lion King reference. You know that one?
oh heck yeah, we're gonna touch that rail. What? What, Black History Month? We're not gonna touch that? What happened? What in the world? How are we not gonna talk about that?
You see?
Okay. So I didn't know that's what you're talking about, because I thought that's
Yeah.
way fair game. Come on, really? That's what we're doing? And not on top of that, and we've still got folk who are going to say that this is not a racist administration. We've got folk who are still going
Not
to
going to. They're
support.
saying that. That's the thing that's
Yeah,
getting
Yeah.
me. They are saying
yeah.
that.
Like, come
So let me
on. What in the
let me
world?
ask you this: Is this a promo or is this a show?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're
I just,
promoting some of the stuff that we got
I'm
to get
just trying.
into. Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Um,
keep it.
and
No,
Yeah.
no,
yeah,
but we do have to speak about the way
I can't believe y'all didn't want to
decent
talk about
humans
that.
are being dealt
Oh,
with.
ICE. Oh, we got to deal with.
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
goodness. Yes.
Yeah,
yes. We
yeah.
do
I
have to
mean,
speak about that.
what happened in Minnesota?
They are one and the same. Like
Just as
they are not separate
yeah,
issues from each other.
Right, right.
They are both feeding the same crowd and the same people. And it's getting the same energy. Um,
yeah,
I
You
think
you
that
made you made a comment that it's time for us to get involved. The funny thing about it is that our members are being caught up in that stuff.
yeah, yeah,
They are
yeah,
being stopped. They're being arrested. They're being detained. Members of the Seventh Day
yeah,
Adventist Church. So
yeah,
this is not their situation. It's our situation.
yeah,
yep.
yeah, yeah. And some time ago, last year, or wow, yeah, it was early last year, early like February, March. I remember preaching at a church for their homecoming, and addressing some of these type of issues, and it was nothing like it is now. Like it was just early on, and I
Mm-hmm.
remember at that time, and a member who had worked in the system all the way up to general conference level, North American division level, Adventist academia, pulled me aside after the sermon, and he said, "Look, man, I appreciate you addressing these issues." And then he asked me, he says, but why are we not hearing this stuff from the church? Why is the denomination seem so quiet on these things? And it's not just civil liberties issues. It's a combination of civil liberties and religious liberties, in the context of the prophecies that we've always been known for. We preach Daniel 2, Daniel 7, Revelation 13, Revelation 14, and it's like it seemed, to, at least from his perspective, that we are seeing some of these things unfolding. So why are we not hearing this from our institutions and our pulpits, et cetera, et cetera? Fast forward, what, almost a year, 9, 10 months, 10, 11 months now, and we are hearing a lot more from Roger. I saw your conference, South Central, put out a strong statement recently from your president. And
Yeah, and Central States, they not only are they dealing with it from a statement perspective, they're actually dealing with it being undergrounds.
yeah,
And what is unique about what Central States did, they had to deal with that when George Floyd was killed,
right,
Yeah, they
and
were right in
so
there.
right. That's their territory. Yeah,
it's a double whammy. I remember as I served as the Mid America Union ministries director, we literally had a Zoom forum for the local young people to get a sense of what is really happening around them. We brought in a therapist for them, and so we have been dealing with this since then, and
Right.
it hasn't gone away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not going away. It's not going away. Like it just keeps on happening more and more in different forms, and so we just got to continue to speak out. We got to continue
Yeah.
to speak out about this. As you mentioned, yeah, in other conferences too, I believe sent a letter as well, a statement
Yeah.
regarding what's happening in our society, and I think one of the I think just talking about this show. Of course, we started during the COVID season, and I think that kind of was the alarm system for our society to wake up and say things and speak about these injustices that are happening. But even in that, as we talk about this show and as we talk about these issues that are taking place, I think we just need to have that conversation, need to go and even take it further than just here on this live stream platform, but in our city halls, in those different civic areas, letting people know that we don't stand for this, and we need, and as Adventists, and that's the thing. I think so.
Yeah.
As Adventists, getting out there, and I'm so glad with these presidents that
Yeah.
you just mentioned and made these statements. They're saying, "Hey, listen, we're just not going to be sitting behind a desk." No, we're going to be out there. We're going to let the people know we do not stand for this. We don't
Yeah.
stand
Yeah.
for this. And I think that's a strong characteristic of good leadership.
And listen, I think we need to be as I don't want to miss anybody that I have seen. Like Region put something out. My own conference,
Yep.
Southeastern, has put out several things and calling for the conference for a special couple of weeks of special prayer and fasting, particularly in our neighborhood down here in Florida. Dion, our Haitian population is large, and that TPS stay that happened on Tuesday. It's still kind of up in the air as to what's going to happen. That's over 300,000, 350,000, somewhere in there. People who were here legally in temporary protective status having that revoked and having to leave. From one of the things I saw recently, somebody said up to almost 25% of our churches are going to be impacted by some of the immigration stuff that's happening. And if you think any conference, bottom line, what if they lose 25% of their income? And it's like, it's unfortunate that it feels like sometimes the only time that we're going to speak up or make a difference is when it affects the financial bottom line. What about the people issue and the moral issue and all of that? But those are real issues as well that and I hope and I pray that nobody feels that we don't get to the place Romans chapter 13, which is a legit chapter. It's Bible, but so is Hosea chapter 8.
I love it. I
All
love
right.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
So listen,
what
where
are
are we going this? I was going to
good?
say,
Yeah.
where are we going this season, man? Season number 11, Roger. Roger, I know you keep good track of the season that we are in. So
The
season number
season.
11, what are we going? What are we doing? what, what,
Well,
what's
I
the
think we
plan,
have to
y'all?
explore. I think we have to explore new leadership. Definitely, we have some new leadership
At
not only
PRT.
in our conferences, but also new leadership in our institutions
Yeah.
across the
Institutions.
board.
Okay.
Not just Oakwood, which is one of the ones that we kind of watch,
Andrews.
but
Was it Andrews?
I know
Or
Andrews has new leadership. Southwestern is going to have new leadership. Um,
Southwestern? Okay.
she just announced that she's stepping down. So
Oh,
Southwestern is going to have new leadership.
wow.
I think that we have to be mindful the schools being here in the Southern Union.
Tiffany.
Did you know that we have a school in Florida that handles allied health or even
Yep.
teachers health, and that school is exploding.
Okay.
That
Yep.
school is exploding. Number of students are going there directly as opposed to going elsewhere. So our educational system is changing. Our
Yep.
educational system is changing. So we have new leadership, new opportunities
Yeah.
Yes.
for our youth and young adults, and even youth ministries as a whole is changing.
we have new leadership at the Office of Regional Conference Ministries as well. Dr.
Mhm.
Roger Bernard, Pastor Roger Bernard, is the new
Yes.
executive director there. Um, we learned. Oh well, we'll talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, there's
Pastor
some
Roger is good,
fascinating stuff
man.
going
He's
on.
good.
But
He's
here's the
good.
thing, guys. I think that we do a disservice to ourselves and to our audience if we try to in this season approach these issues as if they are detached from or separate from the real world stuff that's going on around us right now.
Okay.
Like to just talk about new leadership in conferences and in schools and education without talking about, well, how do those entities and that leadership interface with what's going on the ground for our members and in our world right now. Then somebody said it earlier. Sean said, if we what did he say, any platform, here it is, any platform or pulpit that refuses to speak on the issues playing out will become increasingly irrelevant to the times. And so
Yeah.
just how when we
Yeah.
started, it's like every single show that we did was COVID's impact on education, COVID's impact
Yeah.
on church finance, COVID's impact on worship, COVID's impact on technology. Like every show that we were doing was talking about what was going on currently and presently at the time. We can't get away from that. We've got to, I think we've got to discuss these issues and talk about these issues and not pretend like what is going on is not going on. I think that's pushes us very quickly into the realm of ineffectiveness and irrelevance. So I'm
Hmm.
looking forward to being able to say, hey, these are things that can be relevant to these times, but they are only relevant if they are intentionally so. And I think
Hmm.
we have an opportunity to. Roger, you're muted. We can't hear you. I see you talking, but can't hear you.
Oh, you're still muted,
Uh,
Rod.
There you
There you
go.
go. I hear you
okay.
now.
All right. So one of the things when you were sharing there about the different things that we did in reference to, oh, I see something. Okay. All right. I'm having some issues with software, believe it or not, not just say, but one of the things that we you talked about COVID and the church, COVID and leadership, COVID and ministry. One of the things that we really do need to touch is the effects of COVID now, because COVID is still. I think COVID has our church frozen. Some of our churches frozen in how they minister to this day.
You know where I think
And
it has the churches frozen most? Well, not
right.
frozen most, but one of the big areas is that we still have people in our church talking about COVID was the mark of the beast.
Mm,
We still got folk thinking that COVID, wearing masks and quarantines were somehow infractions on civil and religious liberty, or particularly religious liberty. And you still got churches caught up in that, and a lot of our folk who are caught up in that, so that when we are now seeing other things that are legitimately issues of civil liberty and religious liberty, they're quiet on that. They had a whole lot to say
Right.
then, but now all of a sudden it's real quiet, and I think that's something that we've got to flesh out a bit as well.
Yeah.
mm.
People still dealing with COVID, and of course, COVID is real. We understand that, but yeah, um, being relevant means that you have to look at what's happening even currently right now. I mean, I know COVID's still a thing, but what's happening right now?
Yeah.
And some of these things will just fly right by us, and we won't even know what's going on, because we're still focused on something that is, it's not in the past, but it's something that keeps our attention, that not necessarily really needs all the attention that we give it, right?
Yeah.
But,
For example, go ahead.
go ahead. No, I was going to say, you just say the word COVID, and all of a sudden there's a flashback or there's post traumatic syndrome, and
Right.
folks are just like, oh my goodness, it's the end of the world again. And we have to have, at this point, realize there is ways around it, things that we can do to regain some, I won't say normalcy, but a new normal in how we minister in this day and age.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, one thing too, we probably need to show a show on would be the Sunday Blue Law, or the Sunday laws. It was really Blue Law, but Sunday Rest Proposal. That's what they call it, right? Where the NAD was, talking about that and trying to advocate, saying, hey, here's something that is on the docket. Let's, see what we can do so that, those things won't pass. This uniform day of rest. And that just happened like 2-3 weeks ago, whatever, in Washington, D.C. So where are we with that? What impact do these proposals have from the Heritage Foundation? It's all coming from them, their Project 2025.
They're bold
30%.
enough. They're bold enough to say something. Are we bold enough to respond?
Right.
The way they're responding.
Right.
Yo. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dion. I'm sorry.
No, I said, so there's a lot of things to talk about, but go ahead. Oh, somebody said real talk. It's all connected, Our church is a microcosm of our community, city, state, and so on. All right. Yeah, go ahead. You were going to say something?
You said, are we bold enough? Other folk are saying stuff. Who was it? Assemblies of God or Presbyterian bishop got up and started telling his folk that his bishops and his clergy, that it was time for them to get their affairs in order, because perhaps now was the time where they needed to put themselves and their bodies in between the oppressor and the oppressed. That's not quite the language that he used, but he was like, look, it is time for the church to do more than just pray about it or say thoughts and prayers. It is time for us to, and when you think back on the engagement of the church in times past, the church has been there, maybe not wholesale, but there's always been somebody who has been willing, church folk who are part of the Underground Railroad, church folk who were hiding Jews during the Holocaust, church folk, and they weren't all church folk. There were folk who didn't even believe in God, who were sticking, putting their necks on the line, sticking their necks out, to simply do what was right. And it's interesting, Paul says in Romans, he said, those who have not the law, but do by nature the things contained in the law.
Come on, preacher.
They create a law unto themselves. And God honors that. God looks at that. And it may not be the full, thing, but it is a step in the way. And I think there's so much now that our church can learn from our own history, which I think that's something we ought to see if we can get a little bit more into in this season 11 as well.
I love it.
How has the church historically engaged seasons like the season that we believe that we're in now? So I'm looking forward to it, gentlemen. Hey, look, we got a new song. Did y'all?
Oh,
okay. Let's do it.
Hey, before you do it, we need to build it up. We need to build it up. So as we get ready for season 11, we felt that we would do a little remake. And some of you remember recently when Pastor Paul laid out his song that he worked on. I thought it was good. He used technology. And one of the other things that have changed since we have been on is technology, and that technology is now overtaking the way we do stuff. That 2-letter word AI, somebody said it this way: there's artificial intelligence, and then there's awesome intelligence. You choose which one you want to follow. But now that we're in this new wave, this new age, we decided we're going to do something different. And so our resident poetic laureate, has come up with something that has got us
Hey,
going, got
Don't
our
hey,
bring me
heads
there,
listen,
going,
man.
our feet
My
hey,
tapping.
my folk
listen.
my folk gonna put me out the church for this one, man.
Eh,
I'm getting
Hey,
disfellowshipped over this
hey,
one, man.
hey,
But
This
listen,
is
this is
hey, hey.
and hey, Pastor Paul, this is an upgrade from about 30, 40 years ago when we had a little group at Mount
oh.
Sinai,
Oh, you went back in history on
and we
that
were
one.
trying to sing.
I remember that.
I was trying to sing. You can sing.
No,
So this is
no,
an
no.
upgrade, y'all.
That
This is
that
an
was
upgrade.
who was that? That was Ricky
Was
Wilson,
was
Merlin Ascent,
Melvin
um,
Ascent,
Merlin Ascent,
Merlin,
Arlen Hampton, I think was with
Arlen
us.
Hampton?
Uh
Yeah.
huh. Yeah.
Um,
Trying to
you
remember who
gotta
else.
be
Well,
right.
well, let's see where we have gotten to.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Why
what
by
don't
the
we
way,
why don't we roll that thing?
before we
yeah.
do that though, you mentioned that, so I'm gonna do that shameless plug. You can catch that other song on iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Spotify, all those places. Just look up Ants, Anse, Paul, and you will find that single that is out called "Watch My Mouth." Watch my mouth. Um, yeah,
This
but
boy
so
got a single out.
yeah, there's a
Come on
single
now.
out.
Single.
So this is really, guys. This one is too long to be like an opener. The thing is too long. Are we
Give
gonna
us a
play the
little
whole
bit.
thing for them right now?
Just a little. Whatever the spirit leads,
Well,
man.
Well,
Yeah, what you think, bro? I mean, hey,
But
whatever.
right now, just close your
Jesus.
eyes and listen, because when you see the video and the music, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
yeah, y'all know I come from conservative backgrounds, and my conservative folk are going. They're gonna
You're
dismiss. They're
right.
gonna
You're
excommunicate
right.
me on this one. I know. Here we
Play
You're
go.
only
that thing, baby.
conservative when you visit your mama.
Yeah.
When mission meets structure, no fear, no silence, we speak what's actual. Together searching out what's factual, where theology meets what's tactical. Keeping ministry relevant, resourced, and real. This is the Pastor's Round Table, the PRT. The PRT, relevant, resourced, and real. It's time. Get your mama, get your kids, get your friends, uncles, and aunties. Hey, and even get
That's
your
Dion's
enemies.
line.
Pull up a seat, lean in, let's build, let's go. Hey, hey, relevant, resourced, and real. The PRT, truth we can feel. That's time. Get your mama, get your kids, get your friends, uncles, and aunties. That's time. And even get your enemies. Pull up a seat, lean in, let's build, let's go. Relevant,
Board
resourced,
meeting,
and
Pastor
real.
Wade.
The PRT, truth we can feel. Yeah. Mission and structure, faith turned practical, relevant, resourced, and real. We talk purpose, we talk power, we talk church built strong for the final hour. Not just preaching but
What's happening with
planning,
your
not just
eyebrows,
dreaming
Dr.
but
Henry?
landing. Kingdom work takes more than hope, it takes systems built to stand it. Prophets in practice, boots on pavement, building what we say with spiritual engagement. No fear, no silence, we speak what's actual. Together searching out what's factual, where theology meets what's tactical.
All
Hey,
right, all
listen.
right,
Look,
all right.
we need an AI cartoon generator with this, man.
Oh
Make a
yeah,
cartoon with us,
to
Doc.
do the cartoon. Yeah. That wasn't the right version. There's another version that at the
Oh.
end it calls our names.
Oh.
Um, so it's
Yeah.
Pastor Wade, Pastor Paul, Dr. Henry, something like that. So we'll figure it out. But
Did you
Well,
send
listen,
that
I
to me?
can't wait.
Did you
I
send that to
can't
me?
wait.
yeah,
Did you send that song to me, Angela?
did I send this one or the yeah?
The
I'll
one
send it to you. Yeah,
you can text it to me.
yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
Get
gotta
your
let
mama.
Dylan. I gotta
This
let
this is
Dylan hear this
Dion's
one.
line. Get your mama, get your kids, get your uncles and
I did it.
aunties, and then the one about get your enemies.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Now
Mercy.
that I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna set the new season right. That's all I got to say.
Listen, the AR, the AI. I don't know why I say AR. Maybe because I need to go ARP or something. Hey,
Oh,
listen.
oh, oh,
Is that the other one?
Welcome to the conversation.
Where mission meets structure.
No fear, no silence.
Listen,
yeah.
we need an
Okay.
AI
Yeah.
cartoon generator, Anselm.
Yeah. We gotta pay for that though. I'm not
Hey,
trying to
listen,
spend.
this is, huh?
I'm not trying to spend people's money on cartoons, man.
They don't have to be their money. We can spend it. Let's do it.
The board is gonna cut our funding.
Oh, listen, we're trying. Look, man. Look, y'all.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
look. I don't know.
listen,
Heathen
we
music
after
being
that,
we've
played.
after that, it gotta be right, man. It just gotta be right.
Yeah,
Whether it's cartoon or it's a video, it just gotta
yeah,
be right.
it gotta be good.
Well, listen,
Hey, listen, I'm
I
hoping to get some presidents on this season, man. Since you're
yeah.
sitting with, hey, listen, you're gonna be with the man himself, Nugent.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
in your
yeah, yeah,
area.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Kirk, yeah.
So we gotta do a
That's gonna be
collab.
Indeed.
What?
we work.
Yeah.
Breath of Life is in the same office. Like that's
Woo!
there are doors down. There'll be doors down from my office.
Goodness.
Is that Breath of Life is in the
No,
building?
that's powerful, man.
I
That's good
said the
stuff.
same thing, Stephanie. It's too long. It's too long for a promo.
Oh, you
We'll
shortened
work
it.
it out.
Tell
Yeah, we'll
tell
shorten it up.
AI to shorten that thing.
Yeah, we'll shorten it up.
No, the
Yeah.
promo is too long.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh, she's talking about
hey,
this.
listen.
She wasn't talking about the
Look,
song. She's talking
we
about
just
us.
She
She
ain't
look.
talking
said,
about the
We
song.
bye. She
yeah.
said,
We
leave.
just
Get
came
out.
on y'all to let you know that we are still here. We're still together. We're still friends, and we and we
There was no
have
falling out.
there's
Yeah.
no falling out.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I
was,
mean? No falling out. And we
We
have some exciting things to share this season.
yes,
I hope that you
yes,
come along with us for the ride.
see,
that's right.
that's why
Well,
we
yeah,
have Stephanie, y'all.
I'm gonna get on the ride with y'all. I'm gonna definitely ride with y'all on this one.
All right, y'all. We done. We're just letting folk know. So what are we telling them? Are we telling them every Friday night? Are we telling them? Are we shortening it up for? Are we spreading it out? What are
Listen,
we doing?
we're under promising and over delivering. That's what we're doing.
So we're saying you're gonna see us when you see us. Is that
Yeah.
what?
No,
No, no, we're not
what we
saying
can
that.
tell our
We're not
listener
saying that.
is that
We
we're going to be back on, and when we come on, we'll let you know how often you're going to see us because we do have some things that we want to talk about. That's what I'm prepared to say today. I
oh
under
look,
promise and I
No.
over
listen,
deliver.
So we
y'all
ain't
heard it
saying
from
nothing.
Dion. Y'all heard it from Dion. I just want to
You
go
heard it
on
from me.
record. Y'all
You
heard it
heard from me.
from Dion Henry.
You
Dr.
heard it from
Dion
me.
Henry says
When we come
he
back on, we will let you know
Mm.
what we're going to do.
we're
Look
hoping
for
we're
the
hoping to
announcements.
make that
That's it.
we're
Come on.
hoping to make that happen within the month. Look for the
Yes.
announcement. We have already started to line stuff up. We have already talked to a few guests, making sure that we can get that going. I want to propose even now, man. We now that I got two, well, actually, now that two of the PRT folks are going to be in the Huntsville area, maybe we
Oh,
need to
Oh, that's
maybe
right.
we need to
alive.
do something alive during somebody's camp meeting. I don't know whose camp meeting that's
There's
going to
gonna
be,
be
Oh,
three of us in the Tennessee Valley.
listen.
Ah,
so
That
so
is
I
so true.
so we got to make that happen once again because it happened before. It can happen again.
mhm.
Same God last time, same God this time. Come on now.
Yep.
All right. All right, y'all.
All right.
I think that is this our cue. Are we ready to
That's
say
our
goodnight?
cue. That's our cue. Listen, to our fans, to those who watch us, those who've been wondering what's happening, I just want to say thank you on behalf of my co-hosts. Thank you so much for your support. It is a joy when we go to places, and the question is, when you're coming back? Haven't seen you all in a while. It's been a good show, and so we want you to know that we appreciate the support. We appreciate the prayers and do pray that we could get this season off and running. And I believe it's going to be fire. Based on what you just heard, it's going to be fire.
Relevant, resourced, and real. It's time. Get your mama, get your kids, get your friends, uncles, and aunties, and even get your
He had a
enemies.
bit too
Pull
much
up a
time
street
on his
meeting.
hands.
All right, there's too much time, man. We need to shut this down, man.
He had a little bit
All
too
right,
much time
y'all.
on his hands.
Good night, everybody. We thank you for popping in and all of what Roger said.